Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement. December 23rd, 2 days until Santa gets here. I'm pretty excited. I can already wait to do my Christmas Day video. Um, I picked up some albums yesterday from the thrift shop, and I thought I scored big time. Like, this was one of those days, man. They had a ton of good stuff, but a lot of it you already own. And did you ever go in these stores and you go, oh, that's a great album, but I already have it. Anyway, um, first up, I got four I want to show you, and then one other that I showed the other day that I want to talk about a bit. Um, the legendary blues guys. I mean, Muddy Waters, Buddy Guy, Little Walter, Sonny Boy Williams, and John Lee Hooker, Helen Wolf. You can name all those great legendary black blues artists. And then in the mid 60s, the torch was kind of passed to the white blues guys who really paid a homage. There was two bands, one in US and one in England, that really represented those original black artists well. In the US, we had the Paul Butterfield Blues Band with Mike Bloomfield. I mean, wow, incredible band. In England, there was a few, but John Mayall and John Mayall's Blues Breakers, I think, really represented it the best. And what legendary guitar players John Mayall had. Eric Clapton, Mick Taylor, Peter Green, and then he went on and on and on. John Mayall recorded right up until recently. I picked this up yesterday for $2.99. John Mayall, Wake Up Call. Never seen this album before. As soon as I saw the name John Mayall, I jumped at it. I should have looked when this came out, but I have no clue. I'm going to guess. Hold on a second. 1993, I think it says on there. So the main guitar player in the band at this time is Coco Montoya. If you ever heard this plays a really heavy blues guitar. He's a freaking great guitar player. And I was given this a listen in the car yesterday. I haven't heard the whole thing yet, but I've heard the first 5 tracks. And oh man, is it good. If you ever see this album, you're into the blues, check it out. I wonder if my buddy Chris Blues Vinyl Guy has this album, Wake Up Call. It has some guest artists on it as well. How about the aforementioned Mick Taylor? How about Mavis Staples? And how about Buddy Guy? They all guest on this album. And I noticed the second track, if you're an Allman Brothers fan, a later Allman Brothers album, a song called Maydell. Great song. They do this fantastic. Pretty much true to the way the Allman Brothers do it. But man, this is good. Freaking awesome album. Really loving that one. I can't believe I found that. People turn in the weirdest stuff, man. Next, let's stick with guitar players then. Doc Watson, one of the legendary acoustic flat-picking guitar player. I mean, if you have not heard Doc Watson play, check him out on YouTube or something. I mean, the guy was phenomenal. And I got a chance to see Doc Watson live quite a few times with his son Merle. Merle tragically passed away in a farm accident. I think a tractor rolled over on him or something, and rolled over. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, Merle was a pretty young guy. Now they have Merle Fest every year to celebrate his life. But both of those, the father and son, were incredible guitar players. Always great live. I found this, and I've never seen this before. This is a weird one. Dockabilly, Doc Watson. This is a salute to rockabilly music, kinda, I think. But Doc Watson doing this stuff is weird. But as soon as I saw some of the names on it, Doc Watson, Marty Stewart, Sam will love that. Dwayne Eddy on guitar. Mike Aldridge, if you ever heard this guy play a dobro, fantastic, from the Seldom Scene. Alan O'Brien, who was a great bluegrass singer. And yeah, other Roy Husky Jr., some names, Larry Knechtel, some names that are common in Nashville. But songs on here: Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Walking After Midnight, Heartbreak Hotel, Just a Little Too Much, Bird Dog, Singing the Blues. I mean, this is probably going to be a pretty cool album. I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Again, you just find the oddest stuff at a thrift store. Next, my favorite guitar player in the world, one of my favorite artists ever, Ry Cooder. I'm a Ry Cooder completist. I have everything. Do I need a hits or compilation? No. But I've always seen this one, and I always thought it was really well done, really well packaged, great selection of songs, and $2.99. I just grabbed it. The UFO Has Landed, the Ry Cooder Anthology. Nice, heavy frickin' book. It's from Rhino, which you know usually means great sound. They do well on these things. Check out the inside of this thing. I can't believe I got this for $2.99. Comes with a book in the middle. Fantastic stuff. Ry's just a great guitar player, so influential. Let's do his slide playing on Sister Morphine on Sticky Fingers. Man, there's a whole thing about all the songs, and wow, really, really, actually quite excited to have this. I'm going to give that a spin. Let's see what the CDs look like. As soon as I figure out how to get this back, it's well packaged. Very heavy duty packaging. Can't believe $2.99. Okay, come on, get in there. Okay, check out one of the discs. Wow, unbelievable. It looks like it's never been played. Okay, nothing wants. Okay, there we go. Well packaged, and I'm fumbling with it for half an hour. Anybody ever heard of a guitar player by the name of Michael Hedges? I know Michael wasn't originally from California, but that's where he ended up being based from. I saw him live. A buddy of mine took me to see him at Convocation Hall in Toronto, which is the University of Toronto's hall. Great place. I saw Frank Zappa there in 1968 and saw John Prine there, probably a couple other shows. He comes out on stage, and the guy's freaking incredible. He plays acoustic guitar, and he's just a wizard. And he's got his regular guitar, and he's got a harp guitar, which has about the neck, and then there's a whole bunch of strings on it, more bassy type strings. And he plays, it's incredible guitar player. He does all this tapping on an acoustic guitar and all this stuff with harmonics and great finger picking, and he was a wizard on guitar, absolute wizard. And I found this comp, Michael Hedges Platinum Gold Collection. Michael put out a few albums. I'm not sure, maybe 3 or 4. I think he was on the Windham label. He was more in, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the label he was put on. And he died tragically. He was coming home from a show, driving down the California coastal highway, and I think he hit a skidded off the road, and he was thrown from his car, and it was days before they could find his body. But so kind of a sad story of a man dying at a young age, but what a guitar player. If you like acoustic guitar, you need to check this guy out. Now, he does some covers. He does a cover of Tomorrow Never Knows on here. He does All Along the Watchtower and After the Gold Rush. Pretty cool. Great musician. Michael Hedges. If you've never checked him out and you like acoustic guitar playing, you need to. I know my friend Jason Arsenault, he's a big turning into a big Leo Kottke fan. Leo and Michael spent a lot of time together. If you're watching this, Jason, check them out. Okay, last but not least, I'm really excited. I'm a new obsession. It's bordering on obsession. I'm not sure how obsessed I'm going to get with this. Ian Hunter. So I picked up that 30th anniversary edition of You're Never Alone with Schizophrenic, and I haven't listened to it for quite some time. I'm quite familiar with Ian Hunter, but just, I don't own a ton of his stuff. And then I bought that, and I'm listening to it, and I keep listening to it going, how great this album is. How did I just put it on the shelf for so long? And the live stuff, and it was just great. So I picked up the comp the other day. I showed it on my last video, Once Bitten, Twice Shy. This is freaking incredible, man. Not a bad song on this. There's like 38 tracks. Every one is good. Every one. And the second one, ballads. Like, this man's a good songwriter. He's not just a rocker. You think, Once Bitten, Twice Shy, and Who Do You Love, and all the young dudes, and all the kind of great concert rock songs he did. But he wrote a lot of great songs like Ships and Boy and The Outsiders. Incredible. Probably my favorite Ian Hunter song. But I'm just telling you, if you haven't explored Ian Hunter, do so. And if you need to rediscover Ian Hunter, do so. I mean, this stuff's amazing. I'm on the lookout for more that I don't have. I'm going to start filling up my collection. I know my buddy Steve at All the World's a Stage is a big fan. So, yeah, that's it. I'm waiting patiently till 11 o'clock. We're doing a live chat, or not live, but we're recording our next album exchange series, which plays on Larry Graves' Canadian Stud Muffin channel. So check it out. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care.